Hello people, it's Michael here. I am having an American breakfast this morning. I'm visiting the breakfast club in Hoxton to see what the American breakfast is like. I get a lot of DMs on my socials about from Americans complaining about British breakfast, saying, oh, British breakfast ain't this, British breakfast ain't that, American breakfast is the best. Well, let's see. So I've ordered my breakfast. What have I ordered? I've ordered the American breakfast, I've ordered an espresso, and I've ordered a large orange juice. Um, as you can hear, the music's pretty loud in here. I'll try and filter it out a bit, but it is what it is. What's this place like? I'll show you. You can see that's where they're cooking over there. They've got seating over there. That's that old style American fridge, that red thing over there. And they've got seating on the other side. It's quite big, they've got quite a few places over there. Anyway, I'm going to wait for my breakfast and I will see you people when my breakfast arrives. Alrighty, my breakfast is arrived. What have I got here? I've got my 2 eggs, sunny side up. I've got my potatoes. I've got my pancakes. I have my bacon, and I've got my Cumberland sausage. I didn't even know, well, I was about to say I didn't even know Cumberland sausage is in an American breakfast. It's not, but they just stuck it in there. Anyway, let's stick that maple syrup on the pancake. Well, you know me, even an American breakfast, as usual, I start with my sausage. Alright, 2 things. First thing, Cumberland sausage is thick, nice and meaty. However, it's soaked in maple syrup now that I've poured the maple syrup on the pancakes. Let's try that anyway. Let's try the pancake. That's heavy duty. What? 3 pancakes. That is a lot. How am I going to eat all that? 3 pancakes, sausage, bacon, 2 eggs, and the potatoes. Nah, no way, Americans are big. That is a lot. Alright, let's try the crispy bacon. I know that you Americans, you love your bacon crispy, streaky and crispy. Let's try that. 5 minutes later, that's chewy. That is very, very chewy. All right, egg. Sunny side up. It seems like it's been turned over once. All right, egg. The egg was cold.
Everything okay?
Thank you. Thanks very much. All right. Coffee strong, espresso. I like strong coffee. Alrighty, let's try the potatoes. Should I put some ketchup on there? Yeah, go on, why not? A little bit of salt. Ketchup or brown sauce? Ketchup. Alright, let's try one of them. Seems very soft. I think for me the saving grace is the ketchup and the salt. Without that, I think it would be quite, there wouldn't be much taste to it. Right. Alright, let's have another bit of egg. What I want to know is how all this goes together. Pancake with bacon, potatoes, eggs and sausage. To my mind it doesn't really go together, but I guess Americans will swear by it. Alright, let's try the OG. I think this orange juice, this glass is about $6.75, something like that. And it's not freshly squeezed. Apparently it's freshly squeezed elsewhere and put in a bowl. Alright, it does taste freshly squeezed actually. Well, got bits in it anyway. Anyway, people, I'm gonna get stuck into my American breakfast, and once I finish, I will let you know what I think of my American breakfast at the Breakfast Club. Okay, people, the bill, £31.28. For that, I had the All-American breakfast, which was $17.50. I had an Americano, which was £3.80. I had a orange juice, which was £6.50, and there was a 12.5% service charge, which was £3.48. All right, where do I start? No. The Breakfast Club, American breakfast. Let's start with the egg. The eggs were cold. 2 eggs cold. Just come off the griddle, I don't know, but they were cold. The sausage, Cumberland sausage, was nice. I'll give it that. The only thing I could say was having the pancakes with maple syrup on the same plate as the eggs and the sausage and the bacon and the potatoes wasn't really a great idea. Maybe they should separate them, because when I had the sausage and the bacon, it all had maple syrup on it. Alright, pancakes. Pancakes were so-so. Again, they weren't hot. Uh, they were just the pancakes were probably less than lukewarm, to be honest with you. Maple syrup on top. I don't know what maple syrup it was. It wasn't a lot. Um, so, you know, I wouldn't rate it anything special. The bacon, as you could tell by how long it took me to chew it, it was very chewy. The one piece of bacon took me ages to chew through. That bacon was very, very chewy. The potatoes, I don't know, potato pieces. The only reason I could stomach them, to be honest, apart from the fact that they were lukewarm, was that I put salt and ketchup on them. If I had eaten them on their own, I wouldn't have eaten them at all. Um, Americano, £3.80. Basically a cup of coffee, a cup of black coffee, £3.80. Um, yeah, I guess in the area. I'm not a coffee drinker. Well, I'm not a coffee buyer. I drink coffee at home. I don't buy it outside, so I don't really know the going rate and the prices. That orange juice, it wasn't even freshly squeezed. The waitress said it was freshly squeezed elsewhere and put in a bottle, but that's not freshly squeezed. Anyway, that was £6.50 for that glass of not freshly squeezed orange juice. Wow, I'll tell you what, that's not a great start for an American breakfast place. Anyway, that's the Breakfast Club, and I'll tell you, what would I give it out of 10? I'll give it a 3. I'll give no, for that price, 31.28. How much was it again? 31.28 for that price? No, I can't give it a 3. I'll give it a 2. It was rubbish, to be honest with you. It was absolutely rubbish. No, I tell you, when I paid, they didn't even ask me how it was. I would have told them it was not good at all. I mean, this is what I would call a chain of places that they don't really. All they seem to care about is the bottom line, how much money they make, and for that, I mean, it was absolutely awful. Would I go there again? No. Or at least not spending my money. In fact, I wouldn't even spend anybody else's money in there. Waste of money, total waste of money, rubbish. You know, total rubbish. Anyway, people, you know the score. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. And if there's anywhere else you'd like to see, put in the comments below. And I will see you next time, people.